While it might seem thermodynamically logical to think all calories are identical, reality paints a different picture. According to studies, for instance, a high intake of proteins can boost your metabolism. In simpler terms, consuming a lot of proteins could help you burn an extra 100 calories a day. This is largely due to protein's high thermic effect, meaning the digestion of protein requires more energy than other nutrients. Another crucial factor to consider is satiety. Consuming protein keeps you feeling full for a longer period compared to fats and carbohydrates. This is because proteins stay in the digestive system longer and increase the release of hormones like peptide YY and cholecystokinin, further enhancing the feeling of fullness. Let's shift our attention to another example where not all calories are equal: soluble fiber. Studies indicate that soluble fibers can reduce total caloric intake by around 10% or even more in some cases. To put it in numbers, consuming a high amount of oats, a good source of soluble fiber, could likely lead you to eat around 400 fewer calories in a day. The main reason behind this is that viscous fibers form a gel-like substance in the stomach, which delays stomach emptying and prolongs fullness. These fibers also slow down the absorption of sugars and fats. Now let's discuss food absorption. Some foods, like bread and French fries, are absorbed 100%. In contrast, foods like almonds and dried fruits are only partially absorbed. The rate of absorption depends significantly on the food's dietary fiber content. Insoluble dietary fiber, found in many fruits and vegetables, particularly impacts fat absorption. When it comes to carbohydrate-rich foods, especially those high in sugar like bread and bakery products, they cause a rapid rise in blood glucose levels. Insulin is released in large quantities to neutralize this spike, which then results in a rapid drop in glucose levels. This drop can lead to sugar cravings, setting off a vicious cycle of increased sugar intake and weight gain. Next, let's focus on fats, particularly trans fats found in baked products and margarine. These fats elevate levels of LDL cholesterol, considered the bad cholesterol, leading to arterial damage and an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Trans fats also impair insulin function, causing weight gain and obesity. Changing gears, it's worth examining how different foods impact your gut microbiome. Fermented foods like yogurt and kefir encourage the growth of beneficial bacteria, as do high-fiber foods like fruits and vegetables. On the flip side, foods like sugar, artificial sweeteners, and red meat can harm your gut health. So, can we really say that all calories are created equally? Certainly not. While the same amount of sugar can lead to cravings, and trans fats can damage blood vessels, an equivalent amount of protein can make you feel full. In conclusion, what you eat matters significantly because not all calories are created equal.